Just leaving my subdivision now. It's been a while. Been on vacation again. Took the kids camping for a week. So I've not been on the bike for a while. And the time before I did go on the bike, I was with my kid, with Ewan, and didn't go fast, didn't go far. It wasn't really a ride I would consider a ride. It was more time spent with my child, which is equally as important, if not more so. But my fitness ain't gonna be there. And today's gonna be a bit of a Sufferfest, I fear. But it's gotta be done. So let's go for a bike ride. Back on the Darding Greenway, it's beautiful. Look at them yellow flowers. So, took my kids camping. Went to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan by way of Holland State Park. Kids have never really seen a beach. I mean, we live 1,000 miles from the nearest beach, really. Proper beach. We went to Holland State Park on the shoreline of Lake Michigan. And my eldest Ewan, he's like, this is paradise. I mean, heaven forbid I ever take him to like Cancun or the Bahamas or Grand Cayman or something. Holland State Park, this is paradise. But they had a blast. And then we went up to Quanamon State Falls. State Falls, which is a big waterfall. It's really picturesque. I'd say the scenery does it more justice than Niagara Falls, but obviously it's not as big. But it's in the middle of nowhere, so it's relatively untouched. And the water's brown because tannin from the rocks leaches into the water, and it gives it these like brown streaks in the waterfall, which is really pretty. Then we went up to the Keweenaw Peninsula and went up along Lake Superior, and we drove this road from Calumet to Phoenix, and then we turned left to Eagle River and Eagle Harbor on the shoreline of Lake Superior. And all I could think of when I was driving it was like, I need to bring my bike here. Oh my goodness, it was stunning. What a backdrop. The weather was perfect. It was like 75, the breeze coming in from the shore. It was relatively unencumbered by traffic, but the views were just sublime. So a really good week away. And then we came back home, just drove south straight through Wisconsin, stopped in a hotel in Madison so the kids could have one final swim in a hotel swimming pool. But a really good week away. We escaped a really vicious heat wave here in Missouri, and we only had really one hot day up in Michigan. The rest of the time we didn't even have the AC on. It was fantastic. Upper Peninsula Michigan, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'll be straight up honest, I wouldn't want to be there in February. But up there in the UP, and the stars at night, because there's no one around. There's no light pollution. I've never seen so many stars in all my life. Wonderful. Alright, we're coming on to, this is Rabbit Run Park again, one of my favourites in the area, just for how beautiful it is. Okay, so the Rabbit Run Park, it's not very long, but it's beautiful. Love the shade there too. Feeling feeling alright so far. It's only going to get hotter though. I did this route one night before we went away. It's amazing at night here. Plenty of deer in these fields. No one around. You feel you've got the whole world to yourself. It's Brown Road in St. Peter's, and there's a park down here. And with a park comes a water fountain. And that is really going to be the order of the day. Just let this truck pass. That's really going to be the order of the day, is water, making sure I don't run out. Thankfully on these routes now, I've done them enough times to know where the gas stations are, where the water fountains are, where the parks are, where I can resupply. But I just gotta make sure today that, you know, speed is not of the essence, but hydration is. So here is my rig for today. It is the Salsa Journeyman with a new addition, the Apodora frame bag. That's to stick this camera in with the selfie stick that I got for it. You can still see I'm still rocking the pedal cell. Works a treat now, thanks to them sending me a new one. Works a treat now, thanks to them sending me a new one, as I just say. And where the other night on my bike ride, the Garmin light that I have kind of ran out of juice, maybe an hour and a half into the ride. I was in a pretty dark area with no lights, right? It was on its brightest setting, and it quickly came unglued. I had another bike light in my saddle bag, which I switched out, and the pedal cell was able to charge the Garmin bike light. So while I used one and charged the other, it worked really well, honestly. It's difficult to find the micro SD USB slots in the bike lights as I'm moving. I had to stop a fair amount just to make sure I plug them in and whatnot. I've decided I'm going to get two bike lights exactly the same, so I can switch them out at ease. But that's later on in this journey. But yeah, just stop for a break here. This is Brown Road Park. It's really pretty. It's only, I don't know, I've only done like 15 miles or so, 20k. And I say that only because there was a time when I was 300 pounds. There was a time when I'd go home, I'd be so chuffed with myself. I did 15 miles today. You know, and now I'm just like, I've only done 15 miles so far. I'll stop here, have a Figgy Newton and keep on. But so it's amazing how far you can come. I mean, I've only been doing these videos for what, like 18 months now? And I did it. Here's the thing, right? During the pandemic, I wanted to learn a new skill. So I thought, oh, my kid's interested in YouTube. I got, you know, the little boy twins. I'll do videos of them playing with their little wooden trains and whatnot. And I wanted to learn how to do video editing. I had no intention of going cycling. And my parents-in-law got me a GoPro for Christmas, and it all kind of took off from there. And I watched London, Edinburgh, London, mainly because I was homesick. I was homesick. You know, you've not been home because of COVID and the travel restrictions. I watched London, Edinburgh, London. It was the first time I'd heard the word Audax and randonneur and long distance cycling and what have you. And I'm not a long distance cycler. You know, 50 miles is not long distance in their world. It might be in my world, but it's not in their world. But it got me hooked. I was like, I want to do that. And I don't have time to do it. That's the thing. I don't have time because of the 4-year-old twins right now, and the way the wife's job is to just pack up and go ride for days on end. I don't have time for that. You know, it's tough to just get a full day. You know, the kids finish school. I got to be home for when the kids finish school. I got to pick them up from daycare. Blah blah blah. You know, I don't have time to just go. But one day it'll happen. And when that day occurs, I want to be ready for it. And you know. But anyway, it's good for me. But I did it to learn how to do video editing, and I'm not very good at it, but I'm self-taught, and you know, there's something to be proud of. I think, for just, you know, over COVID when you're all locked down and stuck in your basement, to learn a new skill, and that's what I did. And the cycling has just followed on with it. Highway B, a little bit breezy. We're riding a blast furnace. The corn is rising now. Almost harvest time. Plenty of corn around. You know, you're in the Midwest when there's corn galore. Right knee's beginning to hurt. Oh, it's just a sunny day in Missouri. Trouble is with this road is there's no escape from the sun. It just beats down on you, beats onto the asphalt, and then bounces back at you. You know, I denigrate the Katy Trail, but at least there's plenty of shade on it. I suppose I could get to the Katy Trail and ride it home from here. That'd be kind of cool. So we just stopped for a minute. I passed this sign. Cool off with a slushie. And when it's 91 degrees, it sounded like a bloody good idea. The lime one is extremely refreshing. It's just basically now turning into a video of me every time I've stopped. I'm at 370 Lakeside Park, and it's kind of beautiful. I'm sat under a pavilion, the breeze is blowing, it's quiet, the birds are singing, I'm sat in the shade. Life's good, man. Kind of struggling. I'm struggling with the bike a little bit. Again, the drivetrain is not quiet. You know, you always love a soft hum, purring drivetrain. I've not got that. I don't know what's going on with it. But as I say, it's been in the bike shop a couple of times to get it fixed, and you know, it's not coming out as I want. Such is life. Such is life. I'll be on my red Trek next time you see me. I'll throw the purple salsa journeyman to the curb. You know, it's only a year old and seems to have been in the bike shop more times than out, which is a shame. But what are you going to do? Suppose I should do another one of these videos. Heading away from the 370 Lakeside Park, going to pass the Amazon distribution centre, get on Spencer Road, turn on to Sumandi. Trying to think of the roads I'm going to go down. Grand Teton, Mid Rivers, Countryside Road, Countryside Lane, back onto the Rabbit Run Park, down the Darden Greenway, past the college, past the Legacy Park, and then home. It's been a hot one today. It's been rough. Not really enjoyed it. But these things come to try you. I knew it was going to suck because I've not been on my bike for so long. But yeah, it's been a bit of a Sufferfest. I'll probably look back when I get home and happy with the achievement. But right here, right now, I just want to go home. It's a pretty spot. I'm not riding. I'm not pedaling. I'm not getting any further. I'm not getting any closer at home. I'm melting. Today has been a struggle bus. My water is air temperature. Yeah, it's been a struggle today. Better days ahead. Gotta keep plowing on. Gotta keep trying to enjoy it. You know, the night rides have been good. I've enjoyed them. But you know, I'm glad I didn't go to Illinois. I'm glad actually I had to change my route and just do what I know. Thinking about the floodplains alongside the Mississippi River in Illinois, there really would have been no shade there, and very, very little water. So probably for the best. I've just got to keep riding. I'm struggling for time, you know, with the kids all off school, with my eldest off school now. Even when my toddler's got a daycare, I've still got the big 9-year-old to take care of, and I've got to look for things for him to do. You know, it doesn't leave me much time just to head on out and go do my rides. But that's the joys of having children. They're the future. But, all right, I'm going to call the video here. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's been a suffer. I've only got like 10 miles to suffer home. It's not a million. So yeah, I'm just kind of disappointed myself, disappointed in this bike. The bike's been in the shop a couple of times to get the drive chain purring along, and I'm still having trouble with it, and I might just trade it in, might just call it a day and trade it in and get something else, which is a shame because I've only had it a year. But if you're not enjoying riding something, then there's no point. Keep doing it, I guess. But I keep saying it, the pedal cell. That's, since they sent me a new one, it's worked a treat. Absolutely brilliant. You know, I just was riding along today and I was charging the Garmin GPS as I went. Didn't have to worry about that. Brilliant piece of kit. Brilliant piece of kit. All right. So thanks for watching, everyone. Catch you on the flip side.